to the spread of coronavirus, with 255 infections identified in Israel. In Jerusalem, 120 members of parliament are sworn in at this time, thus the 23rd Knesset comes into effect 2 weeks after elections in Israel took place. The third elections in a year. This happens right after President Rivlin granted on Monday Blue and White leader Benny Gantz with a mandate to form a government. President Reuven Rivlin has already been greeted at the Knesset by the Speaker of the House, Yuli Edelstein, who Blue and White are looking to replace in one of their first move in the new parliament. The 23rd parliament will be comprised of 36 Likud members, 33 Blue and White members, 15 joint Arab list members, 9 of Shas, 7 from the United Torah of Judaism, Israel Beitenu with 7, Labor Gesher Meretz with 7 members, and 6 members of Yamina. Special measures have been taken due to the coronavirus crisis, and as you can see, the House is pretty empty at this time, with only the Speaker of the House, the Prime Minister, and Chairman of Blue and White, Benny Gantz, there at the time, and also Esther Chayut, the Chief Justice in Israel. Let's take a listen as we join in to events there at the Israeli Parliament.
I have the honor to open the first session of the Knesset number 23. Today, Monday, the 16th of March, 2020. Distinguished guests, the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, distinguished members of Knesset, headed by the former Chief of Staff, the President of the Supreme Court, Secretary of the Knesset, citizens of Israel. The citizens are worn out from election campaigns that compel them to underscore the differences among us. We're waiting for daily life, for routine, where we'll continue to deal with the common denominator, the joint fate of all of us, which is reflected in such a clear way, even in this present crisis. The people in Israel always knew how to dispute, but it is tired and worried, and now we need a respite. We need healing. My dear members of Knesset who are watching us from where they are now because of the constraints and the directives, you are elected by the people. Politics is far from perfect, but politics is designated to be the art of the possible. Many times, the role of politics is to serve as the art of compromise. Yes, the necessity and compromise. At the basis of democracy is the understanding that what creates many times the necessity to compromise and to make very deep and painful compromises is the will of the people itself. A people which is controversial in its opinions in such a poignant way still has to find a way to do the common, to do what's together. This is the necessity, wisdom that you have to use sometimes. The easiest thing is just to postpone compromise, but sometimes there's no other way. The current political crisis is very real. Yes, it is very deep. It cuts us in two. And still there's no other way, because we don't have another people, because we do not have another country, another state. In democracy, maybe you can replace the administration, but you cannot replace the people. Neither the second half, not part of it, and not anything else. We are designated, all of us, to live here together, all the tribes of Israel. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I have just one request to you. Give this government a possibility to reign.
Our
Lord that art in heaven, bless the state of Israel, our redemption. Protect it with your grace, and send your light and your truth to its leaders, its ministers, its consultants. Give them good advice.